Good morning and welcome to all BSc second year students of Fishery Science. Boys, during last part we have discussed and studied the paper 9th, Fish Gear and Craft Technology, in which classification of fishing gear we have seen in first two parts, and in part third we have seen the fabrication of fishing gear. In this fabrication of fishing gear, net branding, then net webbing, net sapping, then fly sapping, fly meshing, all these different aspects, these are to be we have studied, we have seen in last part, that is the part third. Then today we have seen the part fourth, fabrication of fishing gear. In this fabrication of fishing gear, the next part of our syllabus, that is the tailoring of webbing, those fly meshing, those different types of net webbing, slapping, sap webbing, these are to be we have seen in last part. In this part, those net webbing, those sapping, these are to be occur in net, how these are to be damaged, how these are to be broken, and how the tailoring of net webbing, these are to be done by fishermen and fishermen families. These are to be seen, these are to be studied in this article or in this part, that is fabrication of fishing gear. In this fabrication of fishing gear we have studied the tailoring of webbing. Tailoring means शिवणे, ज्याला आपण म्हणतो फाटलेला असेल किंवा नवीन तयार करणे, टेलरिंग. टेलर म्हणजेच काय, नवीन तयार करणे, किंवा जे काही फाटलेलं असेल, तुटलेलं असेल किंवा डॅमेज झालेलं असेल त्याला काय करायचं, रिपेअर करणे, बरोबर. टेलरिंग ऑफ वेबिंग, दिस इज टू बी हॅव सीन इन दिस. टेलरिंग ऑफ वेबिंग. ब्रैडिंग इज नॉट फिजिबल इन लार्ज स्केल. ब्रैडिंग इज नॉट फिजिबल इन लार्ज स्केल. मॅन्युफॅक्चर ऑफ नेट्स और गेअर्स इज नीडेड ॲज इट इज टाईम कन्झ्युमिंग अँड अनइकॉनॉमिकल. जर एखाद्या वेळेस जाळं असेल किंवा मोठंसं नेट असेल तर नेट काय झालेलं आहे, ब्रॅडिंग झालेलं आहे, तुटलेलं आहे, डॅमेज झालेलं आहे. तर हे ब्रॅडिंग झालेलं, डॅमेज झालेलं आपल्याला लवकर मॅन्युफॅक्चर करता येत नाही, लवकर तयार करता येत नाही, किंवा आपल्याला लवकर त्याला रिपेअर करता येत नाही. मग अशा वेळेस काय करायचं, ब्रॅडिंग इज नॉट फिजिबल इन लार्ज स्केल. मॅन्युफॅक्चर ऑफ नेट ऑफ गिअर्स इज टू बी नीडेड ॲट इट्स टाईम कन्झ्युमिंग अँड अनइकॉनॉमिक. In this case, machine-made webbing are cut to the desired shape. If rectangular net are required, there is no cutting involved. However, when certain specified shapes are needed, the webbing has to be cut. While cutting, three factors have to be considered as the number of meshes at the start of cut, the number of meshes required at the end of cut, the length in meshes of the section to be cut. These 3 points, these are to be important. These 3 points, these are to be taken. Which are these 3 points? First, number of meshes at the start of cut. सुरुवातीला मेसेसचे किती कट स्टार्ट घ्यायचे, नंबर ऑफ मेसेस स्टार्ट. सेकंड, नंबर ऑफ मेसेस रिक्वायर्ड ॲट द एंड ऑफ कट. कटच्या शेवटी किती मेसेस रिक्वायर्ड, अँड द लेंथ ऑफ मेसेस टू द कट, लेंथ किती घ्यायची. ऑल दीज आर टू बी 3 important points. These are to be determined the tailoring of methods of tailoring. Point cut. Methods of tailoring. Point cut. Cutting of legs in each knot in the vertical direction. All points cut results into a right angle webbing. It is called as point cut. Point cut म्हणजे काय, cutting of legs in each knot in the vertical direction. All points cut result in a right angle webbing. प्रत्येक नेटचा किंवा नॉटचा, गाठीचा सगळेच अँगल राईट अँगलमध्ये जर कट केलं आपण काय म्हणतो, पॉईंट कट. बार कट. कटिंग ऑफ ओनली वन लेग ॲट इच नॉट. ऑल बार कट इज रिझल्ट इन ए राईट अँगल ट्रँग्युलर पीस वेअर द टू साईड्स आर इक्वल. एकाच साईडनं कट घ्यायचं, काय म्हणतं, बार कट. कटिंग ऑफ ओनली वन लेग ॲट इच नॉट. प्रत्येक नॉट, प्रत्येक गाठीच्या एका साईडनं कट घ्यायचं. ऑल बार्स कट इज कट्स रिझल्ट इन ए राईट अँगल ट्रँग्युलर पीस ऑफ नेट. दीज आर टू फॉर्म and two sides, these are to be equals. Mesh cut. म्हणजे काय, कटिंग ऑफ 2 legs. पहिलं कटिंग ऑफ ऑल पॉईंट कट. bar cut only one cut, mesh cut cutting of two legs in each knot in a horizontal direction, it is called as mesh cut. All these various tailoring methods are seen in below figure. See, all these four cuts, all these are the different four cuts. These are to be point cut and bar cut. Yes, here point cuts and bar cuts, point cuts, and all four sides these are to be cut down. Bar cuts only one cut, these are to be cutted in right angle. N cut all points these are to be again seen. Again these are the bar cut. Means figure shows that tailoring of webbing in nets or gears in this manner, in this way, that is net cutting these are to be done, net cutting these are to be formed, and these net cutting these are to be formed, these are to be occur in this way, these are to be. Tailoring nets, varying degrees of taper in the webbing are brought about by a combination of point and bar cuts. If n is number of meshes at the base and L is the number of meshes in the height of triangular webbing, the number of points P to be cut is in L minus n. The number of bars B to be cut is always 2n, irrespective of whether point cut is included or not. Therefore, to have a triangular webbing having n meshes at the base and L meshes in height, the calculation is given as below. Tailoring nets, P is equal to L minus n. P means point cuts. L, that is cut, these are to be cutted, these are to be cut. L minus L. L is the meshes in height. L is the meshes in height, and n is the, that is meshes, number of triangular, there are here number of triangular webbing having n meshes at base. P is equal to L is equal to, so P is equal to L minus n. B is equal to 2n. B is nothing but the bar cuts. Then P divided by B, point cut divided by bar cut, is equal to L minus n divided by 2n. Cut the webbing at n plus 1 mesh following the ratio of P is equal to, however, B, when the width n is longer than the depth L, the following formula is used. M is equal to n minus L. M is equal to n minus L means formula is to be m divided by B is equal to L n minus L divided by 2L, where m is equal to mesh cut, B is equal to bar cut, n is equal to number of mesh in width, and L is number of width. Means with this formula we can calculate the ratio, calculate the conditions of net tailoring. Assembly netting to ropes. Assembly netting to rope. There are different ways of fixing net to ropes. Fixing a netting to a line or a rope around all of some of its edge at any off line or definite degree of closeness or openness of the meshes is called mounting. The closeness or openness of meshes is determined by the ratio between the length of stretched netting to the length of final rope, and this ratio is called as hanging coefficient. The method of spreading or spacing the meshes of the netting on the heeling to give a definite degree of openness to the mesh is called as setting. Means the method of spreading or spacing the meshes of the netting on the hand lines to give a definite degree of openness to the meshes is called as setting. And all this is to be in simple, that is tailoring. All this is to be simple tailoring methods of spreading of spaces. It is a short simple article, that is tailoring of fabrication of net webbing. This tailoring of net, see here, remember that it is to method of tailoring: point cut, bar cut, mesh cut. All these three cuts, these are to be important here. Net cut, bar cut, and it is the mesh cut. These are to be seen in these three net direction. Tailoring rates, these are to be different. P is equal to L minus n, B is equal to 2n, P divided by B is equal to L minus n divided by 2n. Cut the webbing at n plus 1 mesh following the ratio of, these are to be occurred, that is ratio is to be P is equal to However, B, and what is the B? When the width n is longer than the depth l, the following formula is m divided by b is equal to n minus l divided by 2l, where m is equal to mesh of cut, b is equal to bar cut, n is the number of mesh in width, and l is the number of meshes in depth. Means assembly of netting to ropes. There are different ways to fixing netting to the ropes. Fixing netting to a line or rope around all or some of the edges at any definite degree of closeness or openness of the meshes is called as mounting. The closeness or openness of meshes is determined by the ratio between the length of stretched netting to the length of final rope, and this ratio is called as hanging coefficient. This hanging coefficient, these are to be important, these are to be the method of spreading or spacing the meshes of the netting on the hand lines to give a definite degree of openness to the meshes is called as setting, and with this tailoring of net braiding, tailoring of net weaving, these are to be seen in short. With this a short article we have seen, we have hope we have understand. Then in next part we have see the next part. Thank you all of you.